And then I will use the lucky die.
I saw something there.
I'll use the lucky.
Oh my god, I've never seen that. You have all the answers.
No, I don't have all the answers yet.
Oh, okay, that was the worst decision of my life. So you'll be happy to know this is the worst case scenario could happen.
What's up, Illuminators? It's Charlie Mattis back with another meta deck gameplay video, getting you ready for your set championships. Today, it's going to be me playing Ruby Sapphire, one of my favorite decks, against Mattis.
And I am playing the good old Ruby Amethyst.
Yeah, we think these could be two really good picks for your decks to take to your Shimmering Skies Set Championships and hopefully win the Mirabelle. So I guess let's just tell you about them.
Do you want to get started, Charlie?
So this is the Ruby Sapphire we know and love. It's all about ramping, so trying to get as much ink as I can in the early game in order to then control the board from there. So my big strategy against most decks these days is going to be doing the ice block on turn 1, ramping on turn 2 using either the new edition of Tipo. Ideally, I'll be singing one jump ahead with Tipo on turn 3 to get even further ahead on ink, but using the ice block really in combination with Sisu Daring Visitor to be able to take out threats on the other side of the board. Of course, we have the Draw Engine in Hiram Flavisham and the Popsicle as before. As before, we're also going to be trying to close out the game using the combination of Tamator and the Lucky Dime. One of the things this deck used to struggle with a bit was locations, but we do have the new edition of Hideaway, which is an action which will let me put a location into my opponent's inkwell, as well as Cusco, so those pesky locations are maybe not going to be as pesky anymore. And really, that is it. Control and close the game with the dime.
Okay, so on my end, I'm playing Ruby Amethyst, meta deck with some of the Shimmering Skies new cards. What I like about this deck, and I think is a good option for set championship, is because it's a very balanced deck. And depending on my opponent, I can play either aggro when needed, with cards such as combining Flynn Rider Frenemy with the Sisu Emboldened Warrior. And then on the control side, just reacting really to my opponent's board with Bros, bounce packages with Badam Mim Fox, and finally adding some pressure with some new locations. Talking about new locations, we now have the library, which is a great addition for cards draws, and hoping that Charlie's Hideaway doesn't touch me throughout the process. And for some spiciness and the addition of plenty of new locations in the deck, we added one copy of Gene Hawkins' Space Traveler for a surprise element. If this isn't something that fits your playstyle, or maybe the quantity doesn't align with your goals here, we suggest that you just replace to another card that can bring a lot of value, perhaps something like the Merlin Crab. So should we get started?
Let's do it. Do you want to roll?
Yes, I will roll. High roll.
High roll? Okay.
Yes. Should have gone for a low roll, I think. 10.
Right in the middle. Wouldn't have made a difference. 13? So I
low
will
roll. It would make a difference.
It would make a difference. Okay. So I will start the first game. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And because we want to kind of talk about the strategy here, I'll talk a little bit about my opening hand and what I'm going to alter. So really, one of the main things I want to do with this deck is gain a lot of ink quickly. So this is definitely a card I'm keeping. These cards are really better for later in the game, so I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to keep Grandma Artala just because it'll be good to have a card to play on turn 4. And I'm actually going to keep Visions of the Future as well, just as ink, because there are a lot of uninkables in this deck, so I want to make sure that I'm not going to have to struggle for ink. So I'm going to keep these 4. I'm going to get rid of these 3. So let's see what we draw. So we get this. Okay, it would have been nice to get an item or something to turn on to play on turn 1, but this is what we have. We'll see what we can do with it, and I'll pass it over to Mattis.
Okay, so this is my hand. It's not a bad hand if you see that individually, but going against Charlie's deck, I really need to be aggro very fast. So unfortunately, I didn't get any of the cards I need. Like you're gonna be happy to know I don't have Flynn's. Okay. I don't have Sisus.
That is good to know.
I don't have the Bros for Hiram either. And usually you want as well some card draw. I have a form of it, but not exactly what I was thinking initially. So I need to really go strong here to look for those answers. So I'm going to mulligan this. I'm going to mulligan this. Again, great cards, but that's not the moment yet. I'm going to mulligan those. And I'll keep this in case I don't get anything else. I will unfortunately use as ink, but I need. So I'm going to actually alter 5 cards in total. Wow. Looking for those answers. Not a great start. So wish me luck. Let's have a look if I had better. Okay. Actually not that bad. Way better. As you can see, I start having the curve. Missing maybe a couple of cards that would be perfect to have in my hand, but I'm not mad about it at all. So you can get started, Charlie.
Okay, so I'm going to ink a Tamatoa. And I will make Mattis happy and pass.
Oh, wow, okay. So I'll draw for a turn. I can't believe he didn't use his popsicle. Look at this!
I can't believe I didn't use it either.
Okay, I feel more comfortable inking Friends on the Other Side now. Then for 1, I'm playing the Magic Broom, Illuminary Kippa, 1/2 classic for 1, with the ability Nice and Tidy. Whenever you play another character, you may banish this character to draw a card, and that'll be turn.
Okay, so I'm going to draw off a turn. And actually, that is a pretty good card to draw at this point. So what are we going to ink? The inking is the hardest part now. I'm going to ink Visions of the Future. And then for 2, I'm going to play a Tipo, Growing Sun, a 1/2 questing for 1 with the ability Measure Me Again. When you play this character, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down and exerted. Now.
Okay, that's the hard part.
No, this is the very hard part. So really, I need to keep Grand Matala, because if Mateus plays Flynn on his next turn, which he'd like to do, I need something that's going to not let Flynn trigger.
I don't even know what Gramatala does, but we'll find out.
But I don't have other options to help with that. So I'm actually going to put this one into my inkwell face down and exerted. And that will be my turn.
Okay. So ready, set, draw. Again, I'm going to ink Friends on the Other Side. I know, all the card draws. And for 2, I am bringing Fling Rider. Frenemy, he's a 2/2 questing for 1, narrow advantage. At the start of your turn, if you have a character in play with more strength than each opposing character, you gain 3 lore. It just checks the highest strength of the highest character of Charlie and makes a comparison for my highest. And I'll actually quest. If you want to do anything with this guy, you can.
Well, Tipo can't do anything.
I'll quest for 1, and that is turn.
Okay, so I'm going to ready, set, draw, and that.
We'll find out what Gramatala does now. I'm guessing.
Well, it's the strength that's important.
Okay.
So I'll start by having Tipo sing 1 jump ahead, so I can put the top card of my deck into my inkwell face down and exert it. So we'll do that. And then the question is, what do we ink? So I need to get Gramatala onto the table. So the question is, which of these 2 do I ink? I think it's going to be the popsicle. I'm
I like to see that.
into the inkwell. And then for 4, I will play Gramatala, Keeper of Ancient Stories, 3/3, questing for 1 with the ability There Was Only Ocean. When you play this character, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. I can put 1 into my hand and the rest on the bottom of my deck in any order. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to put this one into my hand, and I'm going to put this one onto the bottom of the deck. And that's 10.
Okay. So ready, set, draw. Obviously, Fling Rider's ability doesn't trigger because Gramatala has a higher strength than my characters. For now. Not sure if I should be happy or not with the cards I'm drawing, but again, Friends on the Other Side.
3 and think, well, I don't feel so bad inking a popsicle.
Oh my god, I know, you're probably looking at me and think, what are you doing? But I need to trust the process here. And then what I'm going to do, before I play anything, I'm going to quest for 1 with the Magic Broom, and the reason for that is because I will play for 3, Sisu, Emboldened Warrior. She's a 1/4 questing for 2 with Surge of Power. This character gets +1 strength for each card in the opponent's hand. So in this case, she is a 4/4 now because of Charlie's card, making her stronger than the Grandma over there. And with the ability from the Magic Broom, whenever I play a character, I can decide to banish this card to draw a card. I'm just preparing myself for the next turn. I could take on Tipo, but then obviously Grandma will take on Fling Rider, so that will be turn.
Okay, so ready, set, draw. So I need to empty my hand because I don't really want Sisu to trigger, I think. So if I go down to 3 cards, then we'll be equal so it won't trigger. So I hate to do this, but I'll do 1 to play an Ice Block. This is an item I can exert to give chosen character -1 strength this turn. I'm going to do 4 to play Hiram Flavisham, Toymaker, 1/6 questing for 1. And when you play this character, whenever you quest, you can banish one of your items. But I'm not going to banish an item because I don't want Sisu to trigger, I think. Because if she triggers, you will get potentially 6 lore on the next turn. And I don't think it is worth it right now. So, and I want to keep Grandma Tala.
But she wouldn't trigger, you only have 3 cards.
Yeah, but if I banish this, I would have 4 cards.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And I don't think I want to sacrifice Grandma Tala at this point either. So yeah, I'll not ink and I will pass my turn.
And you're not going to decrease the power.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's only this turn. So yeah, that's turn. Cool.
So ready, set, and draw for turn. So I'm going to ink Shadowbox Followers, and then for 4, I'm playing Merlin Rabbit. It's a 2/3 questing for 1. Hoopty Hippie ability. When you play this character or when he leaves play, you may draw a card. Okay. I am going to quest with Sisu. Might as well. Bringing me to 4. I need to do my aggroness, and that will be turn.
Okay, so ready, set, draw. Well, I have to take out Sisu anyway. So I'm going to quest with Hiram. I will gain 1 law. And then I'm going to banish the Popsicle and draw 2 cards. Not ideal. I'm going to pay 4 ink to play another Grand Martella.
Oh no.
So I get to look at the top 2, 1 into my hand, 1 into the bottom. I think I have to take an inkable, so I'm going to take the Fishbone Quill. I'm going to put this other one onto the bottom. Not to you. But I'm going to ink the Fishbone Quill. And then I'm going to have Teapot and Grandma both challenge into...
So the reason it's trading is because she's quite powerful with the number of cards Charlie has in hand.
Yeah.
But at least he took her out of the board.
I took her out of the board, and I still have a character who's got more strength than Flynn, so I think that was all I could do, and I will pass my turn.
Okay, so ready, set, draw for turn. Oh, perfect timing. So I'm going to ink the Shadowbox Followers. I'm going to use my bunny, a rabbit, to do 2 damage to you.
Okay.
And I take 1.
Yep.
Right.
It's not going to matter though, is it?
And then I'll use 3. I'm going to play Madame Mim Fox to bounce the rabbit. So the fox bounces something you have to bounce, and she has rush. I went for the high run. Then obviously I got the damage her here, but she's a rush character. I'm not going to quest, of course. That'll be turn. At least I took the high run out. Yeah.
So ready, set, draw. So you can see how much pressure that little Flynn Rider puts on this deck. So I'm going to quest for 1 with Grand Martella. I will ink another Fishbone, unfortunately. And then for 7, I will be prepared. And be prepared, banish all characters. Both sides of the board's cleared. But I really had to take Flynn out of the board, so that will be my turn.
So ready, set, draw. So we're back to the square one. I'm going to bring back what you just saw, which is my Merlin Rabbit. So on play... Oh, did I draw a card when he left?
I don't know.
I don't think I did. I did not draw a card.
Well, it's a mere ability, so you chose not
so
to.
I cannot prove. I forgot. So you should have drawn a card, person from the future, or myself when I'm reading. You really should have drawn a card. I didn't. Horrible card that I drew. I'm going to ink Brawl just to start building my ink, and that'll be turn.
Okay, so
can't believe I forgot to draw a card. There was so much going on.
Draw. Well, that's a nice card to get off the top. I'm going to play Madame Medusa for 6. She's a 4/4 quest for 1, and when I play this character, I can banish opposing character with 3 strength or less. So I'll banish the bunny rabbit. Amethyst can draw a card if he wants.
Yes.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
The game slowed down a lot.
I know. So ready, set, draw for turn.
You have a lot of cards though. I only have 3 cards in my hand.
All uninkable.
Well, the fact I haven't inked for the last 3 turns probably gives you an idea about what's in my hand.
So I'm gonna use 1.
Look at this.
to play the broom. Let me play another card. Let me manage this. I might do that already, I'm thinking. Because I want to ink this turn. So I'm going to use 3 to play Sisu again. I'll banish this. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing again. Everyone. Then I got this card. I just want to ink. I'm going to ink this card. So that's the Madame Mim Snake. Sorry. Okay. So I only have 3 left. I'll be there.
Okay. So ready, set, draw. I'm going to start by having Madame Medusa sing How Far I'll Go. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put 1 into your inkwell and the other one into your hand. So I'm going to grab these 2. I'm going to put this one into my inkwell, face down and exerted. I'm going to put the other one into my hand. And then for 1 ink, I'm going to play the Popsicle item. And when I play this, I can draw cards. And then, so I have this much ink. The question is, do I want to ink or do I want to
his lucky dime coming soon?
Play my lucky dime?
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm scared of his lucky dime. I don't think I can come back. I'm too slow in this game.
You know what? We're close to be prepared, so I'm going to not play into that. I'm going to ink Maui, and then for 7, I'm going to play the lucky dime
of all the dimes.
Item. I can exert, pay 2, and choose a character of yours and gain law equal to their law. So that's really how I'm going to close this game. It's been a bit slow, but hopefully we can speed up now. So, yep, I don't have any ink left, else I would use that and gain some lore, and I will pass my turn.
Okay, it's already set. Draw.
And I've got two cards in hand, so Sisu's got 3 strength right now.
She does. So I'm going to use 5 to play Maui, Hero of All. He's a 6/5 questing for nothing. He is reckless. And he's rush, which means if he's reckless, he always has to attack when he has the opportunity or to challenge.
Yeah.
I'm going to rush into Medusa.
So you take 4
So
damage.
I take 4. He's still alive, firm and strong. And then I will. I did not ink right, but maybe I shouldn't. I'm going to use 1 to play the Shadowbox Followers. He's a 2/1 questing for 1. Whenever this character quests, you may banish them to draw a card. And then I will quest myself for 2. And that'll be turn.
Okay. So I'm going to ready, set, and draw.
So all I have to do now is every time Charlie brings a character, I need to remove them. But obviously with the Lucky Dime, he can use that at the same time and earn the lore. That's the scary part.
So you have 3 lore on board. Oh dear.
And if he has Tamatoa, he's earning also he's improving their lore based on the items in play.
So I'm going to use 4, and I'm going to play at Hiram. So he is Toymaker 1/6 cost 1. When I play him, I can banish an item to draw 2 cards. So I'm going to banish the Popsicle and draw 2 cards.
I do want those items to go away, so at least Tamatoa can go away as well.
I'm then going to use another 4. Just trying to look for some answers, really. Playing Grandma Tyler again, so I get to look at the top 2. 1 into my hand, 1 into the bottom. Every single time I draw, this is like the 2 cards I really don't... I would like, they're good. I am a little bit worried about Mateus potentially dropping a location, so I'm going to take this one. And even though this is an item, I'm going to put it on the bottom.
Location what?
And I can't ink.
You have enough ink, you don't have to ink more.
Well, because we are close to Be Prepared territory. Because I would like to tap my Lucky Dime, like to exert it, but I don't have enough ink. I'm just going to pass. Yeah, those are both fresh characters.
So ready, set, draw for turn. Ooh la la, Lynch. What do I do? I think I know what I'm doing. I'm going to use 3 to play Brawl. So I can banish just a character with 2 or less. How do you know?
Well, it's the only one you can choose Shadowbug if you want.
So yes, I'm taking on that guy over there. And then for the remaining 4, I'm bringing my other Merlin. And Chèvre, because he's French.
Oh, that's the French Merlin.
So that's the goat. He's a 4/3 questing for 1. With the ability Attention, I'm just here, I guess. Anytime he comes into play or leave plays, I earn 1 lore, so I'm bringing myself to 7 automatically. I'm not inking this turn. I am, however, questing for 3, bringing myself to 10. And I will banish my card, because Shanaborg has this ability to draw a card. So maybe I will ink for a turn, am I? No, I'm not. That will be turn. I cannot attack Charlie, that's why I cannot use Maui or challenge.
Draw.
He can still turn this game, trust me, because with the Lucky Dime there, it's 1 mistake I do, and it's done.
Yeah, it's going to be hard work. I'll quest with Grandma Tala for 1, and then I will use the Lucky
I
Dime.
saw something there.
I'll use the Lucky Dime for 2 to gain 1 more lore from Grandma Tala.
What is
and
that?
then I will play Be Prepared
No,
for 7.
it's not a card coming. So just before I forget, Merlin is leaving play, so I'm gaining 1 lore.
And of course, I think is that the second Be Prepared I did this game already.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so banish all characters. That will be the end of my
This
turn.
is painful.
This is painful.
Okay, so ready, set, draw for turn. Oh my god. That's all I have to say. I'm going to use 6. I'll play Madame Medusa. That is turn.
Okay.
I just have to start getting my board again, because Charlie just struggled.
I'm not doing much better over here. I'm going to 4/7.
Got so many.
Play
Oh
another
my
Lucky
god, I
Dime.
never seen that. That I never seen.
I've had it in my hands for so long. So
I actually never play again using 2 Lucky Dimes. I was scared of 1.
And I'm going to use 2 to do 1 jump ahead so I can put the top card from
Oh my
Inkwell
God.
into my deck. So I'm just building up a lot of ink, so hopefully I can close out this game. And
I need to close fast.
We'll pass.
I need to close fast. And obviously I don't have item removals. Ready, set, draw. Oh, that's so...
My hand's not great though, if it makes you feel better.
Okay, I'm gonna change my strategy straight away. I'm going to use... Oh, I'm scared though. I'm going to use 2. I'm going to wink Madame Min Snake. And then for 8, I'm going to play Sisu.
Oh my
Empowered
goodness.
Sibling. So she's a shift. Obviously, I'm not flooded boarding her. She's a 5/4 questing for 3. That's the reason I'm bringing her. With the ability, I got this. When you play this character, banish all opposing characters with 2 or less. So obviously, I'm not taking it at all the effect that I could from here. But I need to start questing fast because his lucky dime is there. Double dime. I'll quest for 1 with Medusa next turn.
Okay.
I do this.
I think you can do this.
I'm not sure, Charlie.
Okay. I'm gonna do 1.
For Popsicle.
So let's
So
see.
you have 10 ink.
I have 10 ink, yeah. I've used 1 of them so far.
I can't believe you have double dime.
I'm gonna force Matis's hand a little bit. I'm gonna put Hideaway into my inkwell, and I ran out of ink, so I'm gonna take one of Matis's tokens. And then for 8, I'm gonna play Tamatoa.
Oh, no.
Shiny. 5/8, questing for 1, and he has 2 abilities. The first is what have we here? When you play this character, whenever you quest, you may return an item card from your discard to your hand. So I know we have some. We've got a Popsicle, and we've got an Ice Block. So I'm going to grab the Popsicle for now. And then his second ability is this character gets +1 law for each item you have in play. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 ink left. So I exert
So I can only activate 1.
So I can only activate 1. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 law.
Oh,
Put me
God.
onto 8.
I need to take it out of the board.
And that will be my turn.
Oh, no.
So
I need to take him out of the board. Because now next turn, he'll be able, if he doesn't put more items, he can get 8 alone.
I can
Plus
get 12,
questing. You can finish.
Yeah, so
you can finish.
That's the crazy thing about this deck.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, let's think.
So I'm kind of forcing Matis to be prepared at this point. Because I don't think he has any other answers.
Yeah, I don't. So I will quest, obviously. So I'm questing for 4, bringing me to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to have to pre-prepare.
Okay.
As Charlie said. So that's the third pre-prepare of the game. Okay. I could have sang with Sisu, you might ask. But again, I'm trying to aggro my way to victory.
Yeah, I think the law's more
So
important.
everything got banished. But Charlie's item, unfortunately, remains. I have 1 ink left, but nothing to play, so that's 3.
So, ready, set.
The thing is, if he puts 1 more Tamatoa, can you put a Tamatoa and play 2 Lucky Dimes? No, right?
No.
Because it'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can in this turn. You'll have 12.
Yeah, I'll do 1. I'll do another Popsicle.
Or that. Then his Tamatoa will grow in size.
Unfortunately,
Oh my god. So close.
I'm going to try and just look for answers. So I'll do 4. I'll play Hiram,
No!
banish a Popsicle, and draw 2. I'm going to use 2 to do Vision of the Future. I can look at the top 5 cards of my deck, put 1 into my hand, the rest of the bottom in any order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to get the one that helps me look for more answers.
Oh my god. You have all the answers.
No,
Stop
I
it.
don't have all the answers
Stop
yet.
it. You don't even have ink anymore in this board.
And then I'm going to use the 4 to play the card I just got, which is how far I'll go. So I get to look at the top 2 cards. 1 into my inkwell, 1 into my hand.
Honestly, he could be like
That
cheating
one.
and telling me he's doing the right thing. I wouldn't know.
That's Sapphire, right? Thank you. I'm running out of ink tokens here. So I'll do that. So that gives me 12 ink, which is a lot of ink to do stuff
But it's
with.
exactly to do the 8 plus
Yeah.
for 4.
And I will...
You cannot tap the lucky
And I
nine.
can't tap because all of my ink is exerted. So yeah, I will pass turn.
Well, he has enough ink. I don't even have. I don't have ink tokens anymore, so I cannot ink.
You can ink. You can.
I cannot ink. Okay.
You can ink. I can.
No, it's fine. I don't need to ink. I'll use 6 to play Medusa. And I'll
Okay.
take on Hiram.
Yeah.
And that'll be 3.
Okay, so we're gonna ready.
Because
add
Hiram's only 1
12,
strength, right? And Medusa
set
takes 3 or less.
draw. So I think the best thing I can do now is just try and prevent Mateus from getting too much law. So I'm going to, for 9, play Maleficent Dragon. She's a 7/5 quest for 2 with the ability Dragonfire. When you play this character, you may banish doesn't character. So I'll
I
banish
didn't even know he had this card.
banish Medusa.
Okay.
I'm going to ink Tipo. So with 4 ink, I will do both of my dimes to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 law, and that will be my turn.
12. Can you win next turn?
I can quest for 6 currently, like
6.
2.
But yeah, okay.
So it's
You
gonna
have to
quest.
pick the person you are doing that for, right? Like, you can only pick 1 character.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I could pick 2 different characters.
Yes,
Not that I have 2, but yeah.
I am going to... I need to start being careful. I'm going to ink Bra. It's going to stay here, my token. It's the same color list. Then I'm going to use...
I think this is the first time we ran out of ink tokens in a game.
I know. Oh, no, that's no good, actually, what I'm going to do. I don't like the dragon. And I'm scared that you might have something else. I'm going to use Prepare.
Okay.
Yeah. So So first time I'll be prepared just for a freaking dragon.
Kind of force your hand.
Yes,
right?
and that'll be turn.
Okay, so ready all of this ink.
Ah, so close.
Draw for turn. So I'm going to do... what's the best option here? I think I'm going to do 6 to play Cusco, Selfish Emperor, 3/5, questing for 2, which is the reason I'm playing him. And he has 2 abilities. Outplacement, when you play this character, you may put chosen item or location into its player's Inkwell face down exerted.
Yeah, do your lucky dime.
No. And he also has by invite only. I can pay for your other characters gain resist +1 until the start of your next turn. I will exert 4. Oh, sorry, I didn't ready my lucky dimes. I will exert those now to gain 4 lore from Cusco. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put me on 16. Because I have some ink left, I'll do 1 for an ice block. Chosen character gains -1 this turn if I want to. And that will be my turn.
I lost. If I don't get some removal, I lost it. I didn't.
No.
But okay, let's do this still. So for 4, I'm going to play Merlin Rabbit. He's a 2/3 quested for 1. When he enters play or leaves plays, I draw a card.
Medusa would do it for you.
I know. Did I just help me? I use 4. No, actually no. I really wanted to show my location because I got a location, but I wanted that. I use 3. Bouncing back, another chance for a card. Nothing. Yeah, now I ran out anyway. So I'm going to use Maui as ink. Then I'll use 3 to play Friends on the other side. So Friends on the other side allows me to draw 2 cards. And I got another location. That's game. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'll ready my items, ready my Cusco, draw for turn. And I mean, yeah, I'll just quest and do 2 for a dime to put me on 1, 2, 3, 4, 20.
That was so close. I can't believe it.
Classic Sapphire. Should we go into the game 2?
I'm gonna take you on game 2.
Yeah, we'll
Mark
see.
my words. Okay, ready?
Yep, let's do it. So game 2.
Game 2, you played the first one. You started the first one,
Yes.
so I start this one. So let's do this. Good luck.
Good luck. So you're gonna
Let's
alter
look-
first?
Okay, so let's look at the hand. I think what I'm prioritizing here is I need some curve, so I'm gonna keep this card in my hand. This for sure, and this time around, this is actually not bad. I'm almost thinking that I'm going to only mulligan 2. This is crazy. This is not bad at all. I'm just gonna mulligan those 2. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for, but I don't want those 2 cards. So let's see what comes in my hand. Ideally, it would be good to get a rabbit for draw. Oh, okay, that was the worst decision of my life. So you'll be happy to know this is the worst case scenario could happen.
Oh dear.
This is horrible. Okay, that's my hand.
To be prepared. So this is my hand. So actually I have a lot of things I would really like. So obviously having Hiram, having the popsicles is very good for me. Definitely don't need this. This is too late game. I think even Maui is too late game, so we're going to get rid of him. I'm going to keep Grand Matala just in case Matthias does play Flynn. It's a good way to check his strength. This is a little bit too late of a game thing, so I'm going to alter 3 on my side. So let's see what we get. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I don't know if it's as bad as Matthias, because at least I can get to my high cost cards sooner. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you can start when you're ready.
God, I hate my hand. Can I draw for turn? Okay, so what am I doing? I'm going to win, unfortunately, the Queen's Castle. And then for 1, I'm playing the Magic Broom Illuminary Keeper. It's a 1/2 questing for 1 with the ability Nice and Tidy. Whenever you play another character, you may banish this character to draw a card. That'll be nice.
So I'm going to draw for turn. So I will... Okay, so I'm going to ink Maui, first of all. And then for 1, I'm going to do kind of my most ideal turn 1 play. I'm going to play the Popsicle item. When I play this, I can draw a card, and that's my turn.
Okay, so ready, set, draw. What would be of Sapphire without starting with
Popsicle,
popsicle? Right? I can't see the word without that. Okay. I almost wish I could draw the card right now before having to to banish. Before having to play another character, making those decisions. Okay, so I'm going to ink Gene Hawkins, Space Traveler. I don't think I'm ever going to use this card.
Not
Have
today.
1 in the deck. I managed to get it, but I still can't use it. And then for 2, I'm going to play Flynn Rider Frenemy.
Oh no. Pretty good
I'll
turn
quest
2.
for 1 with the Magic Broom, and that is start.
Pretty good turn 1 play against my deck. So I'm going to start by doing another Popsicle for 1 ink, drawing a card. And then I'm unfortunately going to ink my Tamatoa. He's still a little bit expensive right now.
That.
And then for 1, I will play Ice Block. This is another item I can exert. Chosen character gets -1 strength this turn. Unfortunately, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything about Flynn right now.
Okay, next turn. So ready, set, draw.
Well,
Well, let's check the
before
Flynn
you
Rider.
draw.
So I'll earn 3 because I have, Charlie has no characters on the board. So brings me to 4. Then I will draw for turn. Oh, look at that. I never played this card. Okay. Oh, well, I ink this card. So I'm inking Daniel Cogsworth.
Yeah, it's not very good against my deck.
I know, but it's such a pretty card. Then I'm going to I think I'm going to actually use his ability. I'm going to quest for 1. Then I'm going to use 3 to play Sisu, Emboldened Warrior. As I said, now that I play Sisu, I'm actually going to use the ability of the Magic Broom. I'm going to banish to draw a card. I just want to have more options in my hand. And that will be my turn.
Okay, so if I don't get a Brawl or a Sisu off the top, I'm probably not going to win this game. Didn't get it. So I'm going to ink Cusco. So that'll give me another ink. I don't have anything else I can do this turn, so I'm going to use 2. I'm going to play Visions of the Future. This is a brand new action. I can look at the top 5 cards of my deck. I can put 1 into my hand and the rest onto the bottom of my deck in any order. So at least I can try and hopefully find an answer to Sisu, and I did not. So this is not looking... an answer to Flynn. This is not looking good at all. So what can we put into our hand? I guess we're just going to put this into our hand, so it'll help us look for some answers if we need them. The rest are going on the bottom. I hate to see all of those go on the bottom, but... and yeah, that will be my turn. I think this game is going to be over pretty quickly.
So again, getting 3 from Flynn, so I go to 8. Then I'll draw for turn. Okay, I will ink Madame M. Fox. Then for 4, I'm going to play the Rabbit. So when you play this character, he's a 2/3 questing for 1. When you play this character, and when he leaves, you may draw a card. And then I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna quest. Should I quest with Flynn? You have rush characters actually?
Only Maui on turn 5.
I'm gonna take the risk, so I'm gonna quest for 3, so bringing me to 11, and that'll be turn.
Okay, so ready, set, draw. So I'm really struggling with what to do. So on the next turn, I'm not going to be able to stop Sisu on the next turn. Or at least I'm not going to be able to play a character with high enough strength. I can't get ink enough fast to deal with Flynn. So really, because Matisse is going to go up to 14 on the next turn. If he quests with everything, he goes up to 18. So I think the game is pretty much over. I'll ink a Tamatoa for 4. Just to say I did it. I'll play Hiram Flavish and Toymaker, 1/6, questing for 1. When I play this character, I can, and when it requests, I can banish one of my items to draw 2 cards. I'll banish a Popsicle to draw 2 cards. So hopefully I might find some answers on my next turn, but I think, yeah, that's going to do it for now.
Okay, so ready, set. Set phase, 3 from the lore, so I go to 14, right? Then I'll draw for turn. So I got this card. First, I'm going to carry on taking the risk. So I'm going to quest for 1, 2, 3, and 4, bringing me to 18. And then I'm going to use 2, and I'll bounce. I'm gonna bounce the rabbit back to my hand. I'll draw a card because it came in left play. Then I'm going to ink the Shinabox followers. So I have 3. And then to finish this step, I'm going to use 3 to take on Hiram.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be turn.
Okay, so I can get rid of some of your characters, but not all of them, unfortunately. So I'll link a Visions of the Future. For 5, I will play Maui to take out Sisu. And Maui is a 6/5 Reckless with Rush.
So are we trading? Because I have plenty of cards.
Lots of cards in my hand, but that is all I can do, so I'll pass it over to you to close the game.
Okay, so ready. Then in the set phase, I'm checking from Flynn Rider, bringing me to 3 more lore. I go to 21. Okay. I don't even need to draw anything else, and that's
good game.
Okay, so how did you feel about it?
It was slow. Like my deck in particular is such a slow deck. It's all about getting ink to be able to then close the game with the lucky dimes, which you saw.
It was crazy, but that's the first time I said in the game, first time that I actually see double dime in the same match. I'm always terrified when I see one because Ruby Amethyst,
Yeah.
I can never take that out properly.
So my hand the whole time was just these lucky dimes I couldn't get rid of. So it was so
It's me with
stressful.
Ruby pairs every time.
Yeah.
But I actually quite enjoy mine. If you know me, viewers, I don't play Ruby Amethyst with Flynn Riders or Sisu. That was my first time experience that.
But I think
it is very powerful.
you saw
actually.
the power against a slow deck in particular.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
you really you put me under so much pressure in the first game. I had to just do the be prepared.
Yeah.
And then the second game,
But that's
I
what I
just
mean.
ran
It's
away
cool
with the
because I
game.
see you
couldn't-
playing.
yeah.
That's what you
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
That's what other Ruby Amethyst people play.
Yeah.
But it actually feels powerful being on the other side and obviously use it. It's a shame I could never use the Jim Hawkins because I wanted to combine with the location.
Yeah, in fact, you didn't really get to your locations at all.
I did. Oh, I had that. I had to wing.
Yeah.
I had to do always something with them, but
But
never play. I almost did in the first match,
Yeah.
right, against you, but I couldn't.
I was always holding my item removal.
Or
though,
always,
so it was like,
hide away.
yeah.
Yeah. But I enjoy quite a lot. I hope that was helpful to you. Is there any particular combination that you feel more and more comfortable and probably planning to use on the set championship?
Yeah.
I think you said that you are not using that for sure
No.
after playing. I think Ruby Amethyst, as I said, is a very comfort type of deck, so
Yeah,
it is a good option. Myself, for Shimmering Skies, I have to use the good old Daisy deck.
Hyper aggro. I
Hyper
think I'm
aggro.
still sticking with Steel
So I'm
Song,
doing
but-
that. Hopefully I'm not going to go against Charlie, but we hope this video was helpful to you.
Yeah.
Stick around. We're going to make a few other ones. And as always, just leave a comment down below to let us know anything you want from this. We're here making content for you.
Absolutely. Of course, if you like this type of content, do be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you see more of it in the future. And of course, as always, a huge, massive shout out to our YouTube members. We really, really appreciate all of the support on the channel. You can't see it, but we just bought a Stream Deck with the money from the membership
Yes.
to make it a little bit easier to do these videos.
So much easier.
So
Yeah.
we were actually updating the score on the table. So that's pretty cool.
So it grows and
Yeah,
grows.
it
All the
grows,
support you're giving us is growing. So if you want to find out more about it, just hit the button down below
Yes,
to get more
exactly.
information. Join the Discord. That's part of what we say as well. The link is on the description below. We are growing. I think we're above 350 now.
Yeah, we're almost at
users.
400
So it's
members in the
amazing to
Discord,
have you
yeah.
there. So please join us. And until next time,
Yeah.
happy
Happy
questing.
questing.